Hello and welcome. Today, we may witness a turning point in the history of the Counter-Strike game series. Why, you may ask? Because Counter-Strike 2 has been officially announced. With this exciting news, we wanted to prepare this video and review all the games in the Counter-Strike series. From the past to the present, if you're ready, then let's get started. We start our journey with the very first iteration of Counter-Strike, which debuted as a beta in 1999. This was a Half-Life mod that quickly gained a massive following. Due to its unique team-based gameplay and realistic weapon mechanics, players could choose to join the terrorists or the counter-terrorists, each with their own objectives and weapons. As the game gained popularity, updates and new versions were released. One of the most significant updates was CS 1.3, which introduced new weapons, maps, and gameplay features. It was also the first version to include the legendary map D_Dust, which is still a fan favorite to this day. Continuing our journey through the history of the Counter-Strike franchise, we come to one of the most significant entries in the series, Counter-Strike 1.6. Released in 2003, CS 1.6 built upon the success of its predecessor and brought even more improvements to the game. It introduced new weapons, including the Galil and FAMAS, and also featured updated versions of classic weapons like the AK-47 and M4A1. CS 1.6 also included some of the most iconic maps in the series, like Dust 2, Inferno, and Nuke, which are still popular in the game to this day. The game's competitive scene was also thriving, with numerous tournaments and leagues being held around the world. So, if you're a fan of the Counter-Strike franchise, you definitely won't want to miss out on the game that helped to shape the series into what it is today. In 2004, Valve released Counter-Strike: Condition Zero, which was the first standalone version of the game. It featured updated graphics, new missions, and a single-player campaign mode. Although it wasn't as successful as its predecessor, it laid the groundwork for future CS games. The next installment in the series was Counter-Strike: Source, which was released in 2004. This game featured a significant overhaul of the game's graphics and physics engine, making it look and feel more realistic than ever before. It also introduced new weapons and maps, as well as the iconic AWP sniper rifle. CS:GO was released in 2012, bringing new weapons, maps, and gameplay features to the table. The game has a broad player base worldwide, with many major tournaments being held. CS:GO has become an important esport game, particularly for professional players. Large tournaments and prizes organized by Valve create intense competition among CS:GO players. In terms of in-game items and marketing systems, CS:GO has also been very successful. Players can purchase or sell skins for different weapons and equipment, and the in-game item market allows players to trade or sell their in-game items. CS:GO is the most popular and successful game in the Counter-Strike series. It continues to stay relevant each year with new updates and content. Counter-Strike 2 is the sequel to one of the most iconic FPS games in history, Counter-Strike. The game is built on a brand new engine and has undergone a major visual overhaul. The game world is now more realistic and detailed, and the weapons feel more authentic. The new smoke system has also been developed to provide players with a better gaming experience. But Counter-Strike 2 has not only made a visual leap, it has also made a great leap in terms of gameplay, with new maps, gameplay mechanics, and weapons. The game has become more varied and dynamic. Players will now have more options and tactics at their disposal. Counter-Strike 2, which will be released in the summer of 2023, will provide players with a unique experience. It is sure to have a major impact in the world of esports. The success of CSGO shows that the Counter-Strike series has won the hearts of players. Counter-Strike 2 is ready to crown that success finally. With Counter-Strike 2, you will not only remember the old days, but also open the doors to a new world. This game is not only a fun and addictive game, but also a world of competition at the highest level. Are you ready?
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last.
Dear viewers, today we accompanied you with a then and now video where we shared the old and new photos of Counter-Strike. We witnessed the magnificent evolution of the game, and it was a very special experience for all of us. Counter-Strike is one of the most iconic FPS games in history and has hosted millions of players to date. Those who love this game are looking for a unique gaming experience where teamwork, tactics, and competition are at the highest level. Today, we saw how important Counter-Strike is and its place in the gaming world. We saw old and new photos and witnessed how much the game has developed. We understand the passion of the game's fans because we share the same passion too. We enjoyed preparing this video for you, and we hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you liked the video and want to follow our channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. Finally, we thank you for being with us in this video where we witnessed the unique evolution of Counter-Strike. See you soon.